So I've had the bike MOT'd, the Yamaha Tracer. I've had her MOT'd, and oh, this is a bit cheeky, this one. Oh yes. Woohoo. That tightened up. Yeah, I've had the Yamaha Tracer MOT'd. She's got new chain and sprockets. I've got the DID X-Ring gold chain on, goldy looking chain, and I've had the suspension done. The springing on the Tracer was too soft, and what that meant was, first of all, there was zero static sag on the back end anyway, so it was, if I was to carry a pillion, they'd have flown straight off. But the suspension itself was too soft and wallowy, so under braking the front end would dive, especially like trying to power out of bends and stuff like that. The bike would pogo, it wasn't balanced. It was almost doing like this all the time. The rear spring had no adjustability in it at all. It just had, I think it was just preload on it. It wasn't adjustable spring on the back. And every time you hit a pothole in the road or a dip in the road, it was just horrible to ride. So I upgraded the suspension to KTECH springs. So I've got KTECH springs on the front, and I've changed to a more progressive spring rather than a linear spring on the front, and I've put a new valve kit on the front for ease of adjustment and all that kind of stuff. New fork oil, I've put that in there. A thicker grade of fork oil, I've put that in there. And then on the rear I've got a KTECH Razorlight shock on the back, which is like fully adjustable on the back. I took it down to Mark down at SSR Suspension in Telford, who he professionally set the bike up in the first place when I took it down to him. Oh, look at this bend here, oh, cheeky. Yeah, I took the bike to Mark anyway to get it professionally set up to my weight for 50 quid. And that's the best 50 quid you can ever spend in your life, is getting your bike set up for you. The suspension on this bike gets a bad rap anyway, so it was a no-brainer just to get it altered. And now I've got it sorted, it's excellent, absolutely brilliant. It's no magic carpet ride. I mean, it doesn't float everywhere, but what it does is it is settled, it's balanced, it sits horizontal and it goes down horizontal as a oneer, and it's the spring rate, it's been adjusted so that the bike settles as immediately as I go over a bump. It settles straight away, it doesn't pogo down the road. So pretty much I've got the bike where I want it. I am planning a weekend away later this year when it gets a bit warmer, and I want to take the father-in-law and the brother-in-law, and I want to give them a tour around Wales, and then sort of stopping over maybe 2 places, camping, take the tent and everything, and do a bit of camping. Now my father-in-law is in his 70s, so I don't know how he will get on camping on an airbed in a tent. So we'll have to look at that one, see if he fancies a wooden cabin or a lodge or something. But yeah, fancy doing the whole of Wales, you know, riding the best road in the whole of Wales. So starting from the north, visiting the Ponderosa Cafe, all the way up and do a couple of castles up the north near Anglesey, Colwyn Bay and all that. Head down to Barmouth, maybe stay over in Barmouth, and then visit a couple of cafes, you know, like the Crossgates Cafe, or Cross Foxes, whatever it's called. And then you've got the good road, haven't you, from Newtown to Raider. And then I've never been down and done the Black Mountain roads yet. So like the Brecon Beacons and all that, I've obviously I've been up there millions of times myself, but I've never taken the bike. So we can do that and then we'll come up, ride some amazing roads back into Mid Wales and back into Shrewsbury, and that we could do that in a weekend. It's easily achievable. What I fancy this year for touring is the Black Forest in Germany. I don't think I would go into Switzerland this year, but I might ride the Großglockner in Austria. But what I want to do is I want to get myself settled round Baden-Baden in Germany, camp, take the tent, unload everything, and then just ride the B500 and all the amazing roads around there, just to explore Germany, and we'll do that this year. And maybe I might venture over also and do Brittany in France, just for a weekend. I just can't wait to get the luggage put on the bike now and head away for a couple of days and do a couple of overnighters. I think what I might do is I might do a little weekend away somewhere. I don't know where yet. I don't want to head to Scotland because it's still too cold February wise, but maybe down to Cornwall or further into Wales or something. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, UK weekend away, just spending Friday night and Saturday night away, taking in some good roads. Put your answers in the comments below. Give me some ideas. Give me some inspiration.